Welcome back. After viewing Lesson 2 of this module and completing the activity, we've now learned how to combine independent clauses. But combining clauses isn't always so easy. In fact, you might have encountered a few problems. In what follows, we'll cover some common errors writers face when composing with independent clauses, as well as some helpful tricks you can use to correct those errors. The first error is called a fused sentence. A fused sentence is when two independent clauses are pushed together without any connector. Teachers may often refer to these as run-on sentences because you run on to the next independent clause without properly connecting it to the previous independent clause. For example, patients were given steroids and antiviral medications, their immune system showed no improvement. Here we have two subjects, patients, their immune systems, and two verbs, were given, showed, but no connector, so it's a fused sentence. Another common error is a spliced sentence. A spliced sentence is another kind of run-on sentence when two independent clauses are joined only with a comma. For example, whales are the largest mammals on Earth, comma, they can even be 95 feet long. Here again we have two subjects and two verbs, but only a comma connecting them. We can correct both fused and spliced sentences by inserting the connector that best fits our meaning. Think about the rhetorical effects of the sentence connectors that we discussed. Do you want your reader to completely stop at a period, pause at a semicolon, merge with a comma and coordinating conjunction? You can try out different options for different effects, but make sure one of these connectors is used to properly combine the two independent clauses. Remember, if you choose to connect the clauses with a coordinating conjunction, you must also use a comma. Often, in the hopes of correcting a fused sentence, students just add a conjunction. But that's not enough. When combining two independent clauses with a coordinating conjunction, you must always precede the conjunction with a comma. In Lesson 3 of this workshop, we've discussed common errors, learning about fused and spliced sentences and how to correct them by inserting the best connector. Now is your chance to experiment with these concepts. Please return to the Canvas module and reopen the Activity 1 document. Use what we learned in this lesson to check for any fused or spliced sentences and correct any that you find by inserting the proper connector. Remember to save your work because you'll be submitting this at the end of the module. When you're finished, advance to Lesson 4, Recognizing Dependent Clauses.